Mr. Jóźwiak, hello. Warsaw developed a lot after the fall of communism, then with the entry into the EU in 2004. Now we can see over the last 2 or 3 years there's been a new economic and cultural boom.
Yeah, after the Warsaw, the Poland was a member of the European Union, we have a strong power of the European Fund. In Warsaw, we invest about 10 billions of euros by the city and by the national government in the infrastructure, like the ending on the first line of a metro. Now, in the last year, we opened the second line of a metro. It's some kind of an impulse in infrastructure of a city to private investors. Now we have about 4.6 millions of square meters of office, and year after the year we have a next 400,000. Now I know that in 10 new Skyliners is in the procedure to build in Warsaw, and it grows strongly. But not only the office is a main investigation in Warsaw, we more invest in the culture, because always the culture change the places. And now we start the big process of the revitalization of a of a second side of a river, the Praga district. It's could sign the process of revitalization like in Southwark in London. Yeah. First, we want to invest in culture. We build the Museum of Praga. We want to build a new headquarters for our one of the top European orchestra, the Sinfonia Varsovia. And this cultural infrastructure probably change the face of this Praga district.
Who do you want to attract to Warsaw?
You must come to the Warsaw. For example, Warsaw is the most greener city in the Europe. If you look for many, we have more than 100 big public parks. We have about 30% of the city is green forest, etc. And it's good and attract for ours. We have a very good education level, not only for this ground level education, but the big universities with big creative centers about the new technology. For example, the Polish people from Warsaw find the graphene. In Poland, in Warsaw, we find the new technology, new kind of the cancer treatment technology. It's all made in Warsaw, because Warsaw is a very creative city.
Recently, the government at national level changed. The municipality of Warsaw is now in the hands of the opposition. Do you think this will affect the development of the city?
I hope no, because the leader of the new party live in Warsaw, Mr. Kaczyński. I hope that they didn't fight with his cities, yeah, and they born and they live in this city. And I hope that Warsaw still will be grow such dynamically like the last year.
Does Warsaw suffer from competition from Krakow?
No, Warsaw is not the same league. Krakow, like Poznań, is in the Polish league. Yeah, Warsaw wants to play in the European league. We want to compare with Paris, with Berlin, with London many times, and this is a league to play for Warsaw. Yeah.
Is it Warsaw's ambition to become the new Berlin?
I think everyone said that before the Second World War, Warsaw was a second Paris. Now you ask me that we could be a second Berlin. No, we want to be the first Warsaw in the Europe.
Jaroslav Jóźwiak, can you give me 3 words to define Warsaw now?
Young, green, and I could say dynamic, yeah, city.
Thank you.
Thank you.